And that the number one recruit probably too, Travis Hunter, that quarterback. That they,
Oh yeah, no, he's taken just like when Lincoln Riley went out west. He's definitely taken anyone worth anything from Jackson State or coming to Colorado, without a doubt.
see, they
That's
were talking
sad. That's like, that's sad because for as much as he did, right, for the
BCU.
yeah, I can't function thinking. I'm under the weather, guys. That really bad, right? For as much as he did for the historically black colleges, and he did a great job, right? He put that back on the map. He put a lot of conversation in it. Jackson State's done a great job. And then to leave is one thing, but now to leave and then take a bunch of players out of there. What do you think about that, Brian? I mean,
that's how it goes. You figure with him at Jackson State, right? He was trying to bring money to all the HBCUs. They don't have the money that the Power Five. They're not even close. He was getting, I think, $300,000 a year. And he wanted like little extra money that he could pay, his assistants. They didn't have the facilities. They were sitting there saying that it was a point in time, like when they had the water problem down in Jackson, Mississippi, that these guys were, taking a bath in the pool, like all kind of crazy stuff. Alabama, no, they'd probably trucked in, showers or whatever, but. I don't blame the guy. He's going from $300,000 to $5 million now, and he's going to, he has, they did like a walkthrough of they have great facilities up there at Colorado. So, hopefully, he can, turn it around because it's been an awful program for a long time. And then, if other kids want to, go there. But the one thing I read today is that Colorado is going to make it harder for kids to come to that school with the transfer portal because a lot of schools they list football as a class. Yeah, a lot of schools do that. They like football or gym or whatever, and they're going to make it harder for those kids that want to transfer there, that have those courses as far as their their credits transferring to that school. Colorado is changing theirs now to make it harder for these kids to get in there.
Okay, why would they? Okay, let me ask you a question. A couple of questions, right? And then one, why would they do that? And two, why would they do that knowing you're signing Deion Sanders, who's bringing these kids through the transfer portal? Like, it's like counterintuitive, right? If you're bringing a coach who is going to bring a bunch of players over, right? Why would you do that? Like, and then why would Deion accept that?
Well, they didn't bring this up till after they already signed it. But the other thing that came out is that the AD was talking about it. They didn't have the $5 million to give him right now. That they're gonna have the money. They're gonna you got to go to the alumni for everything. Go to the alumni, and they're
gonna the boosters. Yeah,
everybody's gonna throw money in the kitty. To pay this.
They're gonna get it. They're gonna
get it.
Colorado's got a good fan base.
Yeah, but do they have mega money like the Texas, the Alabama, the Florida, the Florida State, Auburn? Do they have money like that?
Yeah,
that's the difference.
Colorado's got money. You're talking, it's a ski state, dude. Those are money people. I mean, anyone I know who went to the University of Colorado has done well, right?
I also think it's one of the only, not that there aren't big time schools out in Colorado, but it's one of the more massive universities in that entire region.
Yeah.
Like all those schools that he listed, those are all like in the Southeast or in Texas. Like they got competition all around them. Colorado's just sort of, they're all there by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a big school, and it's a beautiful school. My niece, when my goddaughter went there, right?
Yeah, okay, all right. You kid from now, you're a kid from Florida. Might as well. Where would you rather go to school? In the South, where it's nice and warm, or go up there and freeze in Colorado, with the snow up your eyelids? Where would you rather go if you're a top prospect, even with him there?
It really depends.
I agree with you say, but I'm just saying to you that you remember that you're assuming he's not competing against those guys, right? He's competing against out west, right? So Deion Sanders himself, his name is going to attract people.
Right? Remember this name.
You don't think he's going to grab people from Oregon? He's not going to. He's going to grab from the west.
Okay, here. Okay, so I'm getting ready to blow up your whole thing right now. Remember Willie Taggart?
Yeah.
They signed him. top-notch recruiter in Florida.
Okay.
Remember him? Yeah. He's on his staff. So they're going to go after the kids in Florida.
Okay. And remember, the kids in Florida know Dion, right? He's from Florida. They went from Florida State. I mean, Dion's known here, but he's not going to get as many as he can because, Georgia's going to be good for a long time. That program is set. Alabama, still going to be good. Okay.
Willie Taggart sucked as a coach, but he's probably one of the top 5 recruiters in the country.
That's the same thing as what's his name that coached Miami, Butch Davis. Butch Davis was a good recruiter, terrible coach, great recruiter.
Yeah.
The Jersey Boys Sports Talk every Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on the Sports Cast.